Namo Guru Dakini. Here I'm going to give a short information or talk about Dakinis. First of all, the Dakini, the word came from Sanskrit, ancient Indian language. It means like sky dancer. So when Tibetan translators, like during 8th century, 9th, 10th century, when they translate this Dakini into Tibetan language, Kando, they translate it as Kando, like Khadro, Ka means sky, space. Do means going, flying, so Kando. And then they translate, I think, from Tibetan to English. Then they say sky dancer. Dance in Tibetan, like a do, this almost same pronounced, like Kando, but a different spelling. Kando in Tibetan, different spelling. And then a dance, Tibetan said do. Different spelling, but the pronounce very close. Kando, Kado. Like a Kado look like a D-O look like. Kando, the Dakini, that one D-R-O, little bit stronger. Kando, Kado. Okay. Maybe the word Kando or the Dakini, maybe before the Buddha, Buddha gave like tantric teachings. Maybe it's before from the Buddha, like ancient Indian, like Hindu, many like religious. Maybe they already had the name Dakini, maybe, but I haven't researched yet. Generally, there are like two different Dakinis. The world Dakini and we call wisdom Dakini. So this came from Vajrayana Buddhism. The worldly Dakini means any female has some superpower, but not necessarily this superpower came from practice Buddhism, practice Vajrayana, not necessarily. Because some those superpowers from their like past lives, previous lives, practice different method, different religion, different mantra, and then they had some power, some superpower. Maybe it benefit others, maybe harm others. Same thing, maybe benefit for themselves, maybe it's maybe they create bad karma by this superpower. So those, the worldly Dakini. The wisdom Dakini, those females who realized the great wisdom of understanding the emptiness, and who engaged great compassion, bodhicitta, those we call wisdom Dakini. So from their activities, their movement, 100% benefit others and themselves. Yep, that's what we call wisdom Dakini. And then the other hand, from these two Dakinis, the world Dakini, Tibetan called Xiangji Kandoma. Kandoma means the Dakini. Xiangji. Like Shingkye. Xiangji. Xiangji Dakini means the Buddha's female yoginis who practice Vajrayana, but still their creation stage is not really stable. Like when they visualize themselves as like a, Vajrayogini, Tara, any of those deities, but not really stable. But still they have some spiritual power. That Tibetan called Xiangji Dakini, okay, is part of the worldly Dakini, but the Buddhist Dakinis, and they don't harm others. And secondly, Ngakji, the Dakini who was born from mantra, mantra, Ngakji. That like spelling Ngagkye, Ngakji Dakini, okay. Those Dakinis also came from the Vajrayana Buddhism, and their creation stage is totally stable. They like generated, they completed, or they completing the creation stage. Remember, from the Vajrayana Buddhism, 2 stages: creation stage, completion stage. Remember? So those who completed or completing almost there, so the creation stage are Ngakji Dakini. And then the third one, Lanchi Dakini, like Lhakye, Lanchi Dakini. Lanchi means spontaneously, Dakini. Those Dakinis totally become Buddha and Bodhisattvas, like Vajrayogini, Vajravarahi, Grintara, Vaitara, Kurukule, Ushinishi Vijaya, Sita Tavata, lion face Dakini. So those Dakinis, spontaneous Dakini, okay, because they completed 2 stages. Remember, creation stage and compilation stage. Look, okay. So in Tibetan creation stage we call Kyerem, Kyedrim, Kyelram. Compilation stage, Dzogrim, Dzogrim, yeah, Dzogrim. So look, from Tibetan, from Vajrayana Buddhism, we have Shangki Dakini, Ngarki Dakini, Lanki Dakini, okay? And that's from the general, the tantric world, tantric universe. And then, the tantric Buddhism has like 4 levels. Action Tantra, Deeds Tantra, Yoga Tantra, and High Yoga Tantra. And then especially from High Yoga Tantra, we have 5 Buddha families. Remember, from like 4 directions and the center. Like from east, Vajra Dakini, from south, Rana Dakini, from west, Pema Dakini, from north, Karma Dakini, and from center, Buddha Dakini. Okay, so 5 Buddha families, 5, Dakini families. Yeah. Sometimes those you can see from 5 Buddha Dakinis, from tantric mandalas, paintings, thangkas, statues, texts, books. And then where they are. Okay, now secondly, where they are, where they, there's, where they live in. Generally everywhere through the universe. And then the different levels of Dakinis, like the worldly Dakinis living in the like samsara, wisdom Dakinis living pure land and unpure land, also both in samsara and pure land. Wisdom Dakinis can live like that because benefit, help sentient beings throughout the universe. Same thing from those 3 Dakini. Remember, Shangki Dakini, Ngarki Dakini, Lanki Dakini. So Shangki Dakini and the samsara, live in the samsara. Ngarki both samsara and like pure land. Lanki Dakini also both pure land and then in the samsara because they benefit, they help others. Also, like from the Vajrayana Buddhism, especially from the Chakra Sambhara texts like specific places Yilin Yushitsabsh, that means it's like 22 regions, place of Dakas and Dakinis around the world. Most of them in India, Nepal, some in Tibet, some in like Western India, like Pakistan, Afghanistan. Because before 12th century, those countries, were tantric countries, tantric Buddhist countries. That's why when they count those 24 regions and 32 places of tantric Dakas Dakinis. Sometimes one name, but there's still like in different countries, like Kodawari. In Nepal, there's one Kodawari. Also in India, there's one Kodawari. It's like that. You can see. Some people believe, Kodawari is in Nepal. Some believe, Kodawari, like Godhavari. Kodawari. So it's like that. Sometimes people say, okay, Kodawari in Nepal. Some say, in India. But when they benefit, when they liberate sentient beings, they travel through the universe everywhere. And historically, many those Dakinis, daytime, they travel through the cities, villages, countries, everywhere. And the nighttime, many of them gathering at the cemetery, and then they practice a very high level of the Dakinis, Dakas, Gana Chakra, the gathering practice, Gana Chakra, Sanskrit, Gana Chakra, Tibetic, Tsok, T-S-O-K, Tsok, Tsokor, T-S-O-K-K-O-R, Tsokor. Many those realized masters, no matter female or male, they can, those human realized masters, they can travel, they can join those Dakinis Tsokor practice, the gathering, Gana Chakra. They travel the nighttime, then they come back. Sometimes even their body in their bedroom in Tibet, but their consciousness, their subtle body with subtle consciousness, travel to India, to Nepal, join the Dakinis gathering, and then early morning come back. So nobody knows. Only they know. That's happened many times. And and then the Dakinis in human form in India, we can see Sikasiddhi, and Niguma, there are many. Some of them like yoginis, some of them Bhakshuni, the female monk. In Tibet, like Yeshi Tsogil, Guru Rinpoche's consort, Yeshi Tsogil, then Machig Labdun, and many the female Dakinis were born in Tibet. like 20th century, Shiksub sometimes they call Lochin Rinpoche, and Sarah Kandu, and then like decades ago passed away, Kandu Tare Lamu. There are like thousands, the female Dakinis who were born in Tibet, and they had practice amazingly, and then they like become great masters, give teachings, built monasteries, temples. Even they, found their own school, like Majid Abdun. She found her own, the school, Chul, CHOD, Chul school, Chul lineage, Chul sect. And many of those Dakinis just showing the very, very poor human form, and then they benefit sentient beings through secret way. So nobody recognize them as a Dakini or some special being. Look like a beggar, looks like a businesswoman, sometimes even like a hunter woman, sometimes look like a fisher woman, but hidely, secretly they liberate sentient beings. That's happened. Also, many of them come through like animal body, look like a female dog, look like, female pig, look like female bird, but they benefit sentient beings. That's happened many times. Many times it's happened. And then many those female human Dakinis, they become like a consort, the wife of the great male masters, and they help each others open the channels, the purify the energies, realize different stages. That's why they become a husband, wife, like a boyfriend, girlfriend. It's very common in ancient India, Nepal, and Tibet, where's the Vajrayana Buddhism. It's very common. So from Vajrayana Buddhist countries, especially like Tibet, we respect female Dakinis very highly. Generally, we respect whole female because we don't know who is a Dakini and who is not a Dakini. Okay? And then even from Tibetan calendar, lunar calendar, 25th, like today, is a Dakini's day. We practice different texts of the Dakini, maybe Vajrayogini, maybe Ishitsogil, maybe Grintara, Siddharthavati, Ishinishi Vijaya, Lion Face Dakini, Vajravarahi, Ishitsogil, Machigil Abdun. There's so many different Dakini's texts, Dakini's meditation, Dakini's mantra, Dakini's mandala. So today, around the world, where the Tibetan Buddhist practitioners, they're busy today. Like in Tibet yesterday, in West today, those Vajrayana practitioners busy for practice the Dakinis. Yeah, so this is a little bit detailed information about the Dakinis. And I hope this help you because I'm going to edit this record in my Facebook and different Facebooks. And different like WeChat groups. Okay, thank you. Om Vajra Sato Samaya Manapala Vajra Sato Tenupatita Dodomeba or Sato Koyomeba or Supakoyomeba or Anaradomeba, Sarasodumeba, the Sarakal Masamitum Seriankara, ha ha ha, Bagon, Saratanga, Vajra Mamimaja Vajra Bawama, Samaya Sato Ah. So this is the 100 syllable mantra because I have to confess if there's some mistakes, if there, something unclear, if I forget something, I should confess, friend of millions of Dakinis. Thank you.